Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back. As I realize that I have a stained t-shirt and I was planning to use like a modeling photo for the covers of this video, so I can only imagine the disappointment. Sorry, I'm also a human being. Anywho, today's video. Um, what is your next spiritual test? I probably approached the subject previously in other videos, but like in an indirect way. Basically, I was talking about other stuff, and I would mention that something, some event, some encounter, some challenge, whatever, was happening because the universe, spirit, whatever you um, feel comfortable relying to, was testing you in order to prepare you for something. Okay, so I am filming this during the Christmas days, so basically the year is almost ready to be wrapped up. Sorry. I don't know what that was. But yeah, it's probably like basically this is where things are going to show. Okay, so if you have been working on something, this might feel like the final test. Okay, so if you have been like successfully jumping through hoops, then those are like the latest informations that you need to receive in order to actually get to your um, destination. If you have been failing so far, then perhaps these informations are going to help you get clarity on why and what should you start implementing, improving, changing, starting from now, next year. Okay, perhaps. I don't know. I've never been a fan of New Year's. What's the word? Proposition? New Year's. When you set up new goals, okay? Because, um, like yes, but okay, like it has to be done with consciousness. If you haven't been working on something during the whole year, it won't make any fucking difference if you start working on that for during the last 3 days. Okay, it's like an ongoing thing. The 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 wrapping up should be a moment of confirmation of something that you have been doing like consistently. Okay, so yeah. um, but still, okay. Like I also like to think that I am addressing this type of content to people who are actually at least interested in being consistent in their work and not just focusing on showing up. This is also why I choose certain type of titles so that I um, can at least try to micromanage um, which type of attention I get to attract. Okay. So this is going to be a pick a card. Okay. Um, yeah, a pick a card confirmed. Copal is burning. I am I am ready at least with my hair. The rest of me is still in my pajamas. So everything is perfect. Let's get into it. Group selection. Alright, so we have 4 groups to choose from today. I spied already a little bit, but you cannot. Because, um, sorry about that. Because when I do the pick a cards, what I like to do is showing all the cards from behind because all the cards look the same from behind. So you have to use your intuition, okay? Okay, something stuck in my teeth. Sorry. um, but yeah, I smiled a little bit already, and I'm super glad because um, I feel like I really do see how it's the same cosmic energy affecting all the groups, but it's interesting to see that each and every group has a very peculiar and different test that they need to overcome and become conscious about. It is also possible that you feel called to choose more than one card, okay? So do not restrain yourself from that. Um, just perhaps try to prioritize, okay? If there is one that is calling your attention the most, pick that one first. There are probably more urgent messages. Um, it is also possible to come back to this video later if you feel the need to take some time to integrate the information of like one spiritual test in particular, and then tackle the other one later on, okay? What was I going to say? Yeah, usually when I feel like some groups are related, I am also going to mention that throughout the reading. So whenever I can, I will try to help you. Okay? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can pause the video if you need to, but this is basically the order. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. See you at your group. All right. So group number 1, Spirit had quite a lot to say for this group. Your rune card is Cocalus. So first messages that were coming through, okay, two main things. There is an element of trickery, okay? An energy of trickery, someone trying to outsmart you, someone seeing you as smart, and someone seeing your accomplishments and either wanting to ruin that for you, or they feel like they can get one up. I don't know how to actually say this, but like win one up to you, but outsmart you in some way, but for selfish reasons, okay? This person is, or these people are quite careless, because you might actually go through different encounters bringing in the same energy, okay? That is because no, Nubis, no hagas esto por favor. Sorry. um, he likes to scratch the floor and it leaves like stuff like claws claws marks. So what I was saying is that we are talking about spiritual tests, okay? So this is very likely something that has been ongoing in your life, okay? And this is the time for you to actually face these energy and learn how to be confident in your reaction you when you encounter this, okay? There was also another message that was coming through, and it was talking about feeling like you cannot avoid this, you cannot escape this, or also as if you feel like obligated to get to the end of this. Like, okay, I started this partnership, I started this friendship, I started this conversation, I started this exchange of whatever nature this might be, and now I feel obligated to continue. That is a first red flag, okay? Because in a healthy exchange, you always have the option to opt out, even if it's something that you like, even if it's something that is beneficial for you, even if it's something that is actually good for you, okay? If you're busy with other stuff, if you simply cannot be there, you should always have the option to opt out. If you feel like you are basically being trapped by faith, by fate, sorry, not by faith, um, that is quite a red flag that these uh, this is there is trickery. Okay, there is trickster energy in the field, and therefore you are supposed to outsmart the situation spiritually, but perhaps also uh, intellectually and mentally. Okay, because this myth here talks about in French it's like ruse, um, which could be translated into mind game. Okay, so there is a sense, as I was saying, of being feeling controlled by something, by someone. Okay, you were living your life, you felt you had this opportunity, you had this encounter, and all of a sudden you feel like you have to behave accordingly to their unspoken needs. Okay, all of a sudden you feel over focused on what they want. Okay, perhaps they are not even telling you straight away what they actually want. Okay, but you are sensing that there is a need to control from the other party. Okay, um, so you might be feeling quite ambivalent towards the situation because perhaps this is something that looks beneficial, perhaps this has been presented to you at the right time, when you really needed this type of opportunity to come in, or just whatever opportunity to come in. And also, like, it kind of looks like a chariot, okay, but it is actually a chariot to hell, because you were probably looking for something or someone to put you on a high horse and then clippity clop with them towards your future. Okay, and this looks like it. Okay, this looks stable. This looks like, okay, whatever happens, this thing, this person, these people, this opportunity, they always come back. So it is stable. Okay, like as soon as I text them, they answer back. They're always there. But yeah, the energy is off though, and I feel like you kind of know. Okay. Um, so let's have a look at the other clarifiers, because there are some. Okay. Yeah, this ambivalent card, I was guided to place it in between keywords, meaning that your feelings, as I was saying, are very ambivalent towards the situation. Like, there are elements in here that you don't fully like. Some terms and conditions, stuff that you should stop focusing on, and you don't feel like it's fair. You don't feel like you are fully in control. You don't feel like, yeah, you don't feel like you are in control, and you should. So, let's have a look at, okay, I could choose to either show you your weapons in here, or rather the test. And I think we'll start with the test. Okay. The goal here, the final outcome that you wish to accomplish through this opportunity, this partnership, is legitimate. Okay, it is something that you actually can achieve, but you need to be very careful of how you try to get there. Okay, and perhaps at this point in time you are trying to get there fast. Okay, perhaps you have been waiting, and instead of catching up with stuff that you should try to wrap up, you try, okay, no, I'm going to rush to the finish line and just jump on this random horse that came unexpectedly, and clippity clop to the end. What you don't see is that this horse is not really doesn't really know where it's going. Okay, it's probably going to crash against the wall, and like you are going to see the finish line and you are going to be there. Okay, so several scenarios, but it's kind of coherent though. I have, this isn't a friend, they must go. So this person, this opportunity, they're not really concerned with how things are going to end with you. They just want to take your energy, whatever the cost, the final cost might be for you. Okay, they just want to be in your energy. They just want to reap the fruits, and perhaps even hurt you and harm you in the way, so that they make sure that you are not self-sufficient enough to move on and move away from them once you start seeing through. Okay, the tactic that they are using is trying to make you feel rushed. Okay, like it's a one-time opportunity. You either jump on this horse with me, or boom, you are going to have to walk your way to your destination, and you are going to have to say, you know what, I like to walk. I like to take the scenery, the panoramic route. Yeah, I like the scenery. Yeah, your horse looks sick. So if you're gonna crash, crash on your own. This person or these people are kind of psychopath. Okay, so for some of you, this might mean that, um, unfortunately, in your soul path, there is um, scripted. There are those type of encounters that are scripted, and that you are supposed to learn how to overcome this, how to sense this energy from miles away, and yeah, recognize that a smile can come from literally anyone, even someone who is literally covered in blood, because they're having fun with it. Okay, their minds are fucked up. Okay, and they do need activities to go on with their life. They do need people who open their doors to them and give them candies and give them attention and give them opportunities and money and energy and good stuff. Okay, and then what do? They take the good stuff to self-implement, to nourish, and they go on and just fuck up somebody else's life. Those are people who, yes, they are always there, but they also come and go. Okay, they are inconsistent as fuck. So you might feel like, yes, I can, like they might present themselves as if you could count on them. Okay, like, oh yes, just, you know, just do this for me, and do this extra effort for me, and then next time I will connect you with this and that and that, and it never happens. Okay, like you do the thing, they take up your energy, they feel okay with knowing that now they got you in their corner, and then poof, they disappear, and you kind of have to fill up the time left between that encounter and the next time that they will show up, making you feel, oh, but it's fine. I mean, we can just give this another shot. And perhaps you might ask them, okay, but have you been working on the thing? Do you have any results to show up? Oh, yeah, no, but we can catch up from the start. And you are in a loop. Okay, you are doing the same thing over and over again. You're not progressing. You're staying stuck with them. And that's what they want. Okay, they want to be the center of your attention. Okay, for these people do not know how to love, do not know how to receive love, and so they need to trick other people in order to basically become their priority. Okay, those are like giant babies. If they have relationships, it's always about, yeah, I mean, it was a very great relationship, but unfortunately, um, the other party was always crazy, and yeah, they couldn't stay. And I'm also getting the image of someone who like doesn't really have feelings, or doesn't really know how to um, indulge in their feelings. Okay, so they might be quite theatrical in some way, okay, or wishy-washy when you ask them questions, direct questions. They're like, but I don't understand you, and perhaps the question is like simple as fuck. Okay, that's because they hide stuff from you. Yeah, something else that was coming through is that um, these people are very stuck in the way they give. Okay, they cannot be flexible and try to meet your needs. Okay, um, like you might say, yeah, no, I need things to be done in another way, and they'd be like, yeah, but I'm giving you this. Yeah, okay, but this is not what I'm asking. This is not what I need. I need things to be done this way. Yeah, but I'm giving you this. Yeah, but I'm giving you this. Yeah, but I'm giving you this. And if you go on, you realize that they cannot go beyond this, and it's always the same thing. Okay, it might be drugs. It might be like uh, limited amount of money, fucked up opportunities, or just like giving you a teeny tiny favor, and making it seem like they saved your life and you owe them your entire existence. Okay. So, what can you use in order to overcome this challenge successfully? There is something around finances, and yeah, I'm getting a message about your abundance mentality. So, this trick is only going to work on you if you restrict your own mentality to, I can only have so much. Okay, I can only have this opportunity. This opportunity is the best that I can get. No, you can get way better. You can attract way better. You can also trust your instinct when it comes to your finances. Okay, perhaps you are intuitive, perhaps you know how to discern in this type of situations when it comes to a relationship, but maybe you might be quite stuck when it comes to your finances because perhaps you don't feel as confident, or I don't know, perhaps you are just starting making money moves. Okay, so you feel like someone who has been in the field for longer no automatically knows more, or someone who um, instantly comes off as super confident, then you feel like you have to trust in the fact that they know more, and it's not the truth. Okay, your gut feeling matters in the situation, and your gut feeling is telling you that you don't need them. They're just showing you that you can attract real opportunities in the field, whatever the field might be. um, so you need to expand your communication. You need to deprioritize these shaky opportunities, and be brave enough to focus on stuff that perhaps you feel like you don't truly deserve, or you're not good enough for that. Okay, so you kind of feel like this entry energy of feeling obligated in having to stay in a certain toxic cycle, because you feel like the alternative is not even going to look in your direction, and it will. Someone is watching you, so perhaps you have been attracting these fast opportunities as like ugly manifestation, okay? Like you have been trying to manifest the big package, the whole package, okay? And the whole package is like looking at in your direction, like, okay, who are you? What are you about? And yada yada. Um, but because you have this, you are in this, let's say, enchantment energy, of it's now or never, okay? Like you wake up, and since it's not like fully confirmed, perhaps the big opportunity needs some a couple weeks, okay? A couple weeks of work, a couple weeks of daily good decisions in order to be secured. And the bad opportunities can be secured in one day. So of course, if you are insecure about being able to secure the good opportunity, you can tend to put things on a scale and prioritize the opportunity that is toxic for you, okay? That is going to leave you stranded, I'm hearing. So it's kind of like um, accepting a little time of uncertainty where you kind of have to move through darkness and move with faith so that you can secure something that is actually secure. Finally, there is a reward out of this, okay? There is a spiritual recognition, but also material recognition for your work, for I don't know why I'm seeing this guy for the first time. I'm seeing this as wearing like a tinfoil helmet, okay? Like, kind of like, okay, no, I am not going to listen to my negative thoughts. I am not going to listen to the dark entities that are around me, okay? I am going to hold tight my vault of gold, and I'm going to bring it to an altar that is actually secure, okay? I know that what I have in my hands, someone doesn't want you to know this. I know that what I have in my hands is precious as fuck, okay? Okay, how can you get there? We've seen some elements already. Those are like the final confirmations. Basically, we have talk to spirit. So this is talking about finding a place, a space, a ritual, something that you can do regularly that can remind you what a soft, loving voice sounds like. Not like that fucked up thing. I also have take a break from the situation. A healthy situation lets you take breaks. You might have to catch up, you might have to do the work, you might have to accelerate once you come back, but you can take breaks, okay? There's not going to be a little devil or a bunch of them like pointing you in the ass. Like, why are you not answering me? Why are you not giving me confirmation right away? Okay, those are red flags. I feel like your intuition is a bit clouded, so you might have to go a little bit against your intuition, okay? Or against what you know, against what is familiar to you. Like, this is something that does make sense. This is something that does like, how can I say this? You know, when you say make that make sense, or um, like it mathematically does make sense. Unfortunately, you probably learned a different type of mathematical equation. Okay, so you need to replace, like, hardcore replacement of some factors in your make sense equation. I also have don't do this alone, ask for help. So you might benefit from um, seeing documentaries or listening to other people talking about their experience through leveling up in life. Okay, so leaving behind toxic patterns, toxic relationships, like the mental reprogramming that they had to do might really help you. Perhaps you have been doing that, okay? But this is like, those are reminders, okay? Because you need to basically replace the toxic inputs with healthy ones, okay? And it does take work, because the more you let your mind soak into the toxic, soak in the toxic energy. Sometimes I'm channeling, so my mouth goes faster than my brain. So it doesn't fully make sense in human, but if you read through the lines, it does make sense. Um, but yeah, okay. This is also a reminder that you are not alone in this process. You are not like a stranded alien. Okay, there are other people who have been going through this. There are been other people. Oh, okay. I'm hearing something interesting. Also, like um, studying or hearing from people who have been failing at this. Okay, perhaps you have been relating too hard on stories of failures, and I'm here romanticizing that. And you need to learn that you are on this earth to undo some type of stuff. Okay, you are not here to repeat passively what you saw other people do. Okay, you are here to be your own actor. It's scary. It's scary because you don't know what the perfect or the final outcome will be. Okay, but you need to be active in this. So, I'm trying to rush up, but I really hope I won't be late. Okay, feels like I won't. Ouch. So I have here soak it all in. Um, so I feel like you have been successful already in some occasions. So also learn how to give yourself pats on the back. Okay? You don't need to have like a big crowd to celebrate you all the time in order to actually feel like you are doing something important. Okay? Somehow it's just you in your fucking kitchen and be like, whoa, I did this today. Yeah. You know? And you need to see the value in those type of moments. You need to see the service that you are doing to your soul, to your soul cluster, to your DNA, to also people around you, okay? Perhaps they might not be able to thank you right away because you have to move out of their way in order to figure yourself out, okay? But you are stopping some really negative game here. Okay, so you are doing something great, and this is something that you need to know. We also have you must protect yourself. This is also something that you are going to earn from the situation. This is part of your reward. Feeling protected, feeling safe, feeling like you can make your own decisions, that you are your own person, that you are good enough, that yes, you can like get distracted, you can lose your way, but eventually if you sit the fuck down and you realize that, okay, I have to make the next decision, it's a big step, so I need to take each and every step carefully, and if I do that, I can make the good decision, okay? I can feel safe within myself. For some of you, this is also a process of learning how to protect others as well, how to become protective. Okay, perhaps this is something that you have been struggling with, um, feeling like people can be safe in your presence, and this is part of the work that you're supposed to be doing in order to achieve that. Watch out for your partner. There is a lesson here very important about who you interact with, but also who you partner up with. Okay, who there are people that you let into your planification area way too quickly. Okay, perhaps they remind you of someone, perhaps they feel really familiar, or just they make it all look so easy. And you never had the chance to realize that this was a big red flag, okay? And this is something that you need to address within yourself. You really need to choose your partnerships wisely. You really need to pick your battles basically wisely, and yeah. So this is also a positive outcome of the spiritual test. Okay, you realizing that you do deserve better in relationships. Okay, that you do deserve to meet genuine people, that you do deserve to meet people who are not out to get you, who are not out to fuck you up, who are not there just to screw you over. Okay, that those were all tests. This is not your script. This is not your destiny. You can choose to not let it be. Okay, so yeah, something else that is coming through is that you're going to get the reward as soon as you let this person or people go. As soon as you start making the switch, Spirit is going to replace it with something better. Okay? I'm hearing that you are also going to see them being punished for their behavior, and you are going to be able to like see the separation between you and them. Like, oh, okay, that's not what I want to do. So, Spirit, no, self-defense terms. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. All right. So, very interesting. I'm hearing keep your mouth shut. Set yourself free. Okay. Perhaps you really. Okay. You're a beautiful soul. So, you do feel the need to exchange and open yourself up, okay? To tell about your goals, your travels, what happens in your day, what happens during your work day, whatever, okay? Since you have these opportunities that are quite insistent in your way, basically, I should say in your life, but they're kind of in your way, okay? You are nourishing this energy, okay? Because you feel like there is no one else, there is nowhere else to pour yourself into, okay? And there might be a moment of discomfort where you need to feel the void, okay? To feel this presence, live your life, but this is what's happening, okay? You're not being left stranded and alone. You're being cleansed. You're being set free. There is an exercise of ignoring the fuck out of these people, learning that it's okay to not pick up the phone. It's okay to block the fuck out of someone. It's okay to just be super dry in your answer and be like, yeah, whatever. How are you? I'm fine. Or just not even words, okay? And because I have keep the secret, you're not supposed to provide a full explanation of what your process is. They're not going to get it. They don't get it, okay? They're just going to see it as a new entry door to your life and be like, oh, okay, they're giving me their attention once again, so they're just going to pick and choose some vulnerable details so that they can creep back in again. Okay? Rather, this process, these beautiful things that you're trying to manifest for yourself, you're supposed to express them through prayer. Okay? Find a safe space to write them down. Actually kneel down and pray. Pray in front of a white candle. Go to the sea and speak your manifestation to the sea. Be creative, okay? Just not with them. Okay? Even if it is to like justify an absence, like, yeah, I cannot attend because I'm focusing on this. They don't need to know that. They don't even know what's the meaning of focusing on something better. Unfortunately for them. Wait. He's having a doggy nightmare. Wait a sec. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I'm hearing that song by Michael Jackson. You know I'm bad. Okay, like basically also learning how to have fun with being bad with bad people. Okay? Like, oh, you want to be bad? I'm gonna make you cry. Not by being like you though, because that's boring and lame. I'm just going to ignore you. Oh my god, does it hurt? It's a whole new level of fun. So, group 1. I now have to switch to group number 2 because almost 30 minutes for you. Okay? As I said, Spirit had a lot to say, so I decided to trust, but I also have to, move on. So, if you want to leave a comment down below, feel more than welcome to do so. Personal readings through the reservation form. Stay blessed in the meantime. Alright, group number 2. I have a very special message for you, and it's about your destiny. Your rune card here is Tiresias, okay? Let me have my own accent, at least when I talk about runes. Okay. So, there is a message here about acceptance. Ooh. Someone doesn't want you to get this message, okay? But you are being blinded, basically. From your own destiny, from your own success, from your own final outcome. Or you have been blinded to it. Perhaps you are starting to peek through, okay? But there is a reason, okay, why you couldn't see something right away. Reason number 1, it is something that is genuinely scary, okay, that can have a dimension of danger. I felt like you were being pushed and pulled by spirit, kind of dragged in some way, in order for you to overcome fear. And also what you needed to learn was to walk through fear. Do things even if you are scared. learn how to do scary things. That is because there was an old version of you that would have been way too scared to approach the thing that you are being blinded from. Okay? So basically, Spirit had to put you through even scarier stuff so that you would see that you can do the thing even with even with your eyes folded. Yeah, let's start with this. There is an exercise here. Try not to separate yourself from yourself. The key word here is dualities. Okay, so perhaps you had to go through experiences that were really, really different from each other, okay? I have this very particular clarifier here, mustache, and I'm being guided to read this as navigating your masculine and feminine energy. Perhaps you had to go through experiences that were extremely masculine, that like forced you to be in your masculine energy to an extreme degree, and then right after you had experiences that forced you to be in your feminine energy to an extreme. Okay, perhaps you had to survive very harsh things, and then boom, right after you had to heal yourself and others. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, I feel like I need to keep this reading very general, okay, because the practicalities could be very, very different. Okay, so I'm just going to use energy, okay, to communicate this message. What I was saying is that you might be tempted, in order to put order in your mind, to deny either one experience or the other. Okay, to try to play forgive and forget with yourself, like, okay, I went through this, and then right after I went through that, and the real me is only that. It's not this. Okay, but no, there is a hidden value in the heaviness that you went through. Okay, there is a message, a truth that you're supposed to deliver. Okay, and I feel like you have been feeling doubt and questioning yourself on why you were even going through what you have been going through, why you were feeling all these diametrically opposed feelings, why you were going through these experiences that superficially it looked like they had nothing to do with themselves. But that is because you are a very colorful being. Okay, you have a lot of facets to yourself, and you are going to have to be able to take some assured decisions from a higher perspective, and you could only achieve this higher perspective by uncovering all of these different areas of yourself. Okay, perhaps you were seeing yourself as someone flat. Okay, but now you're realizing that you are made out of golden bricks, and each and every brick has a story to tell. You're coming out of this successful as long as you are willing to take the time, each and every time that you go through something new, to acknowledge that this is a new layer to get to know yourself. So I'm being guided to see how these two looks physically similar, but this one, this is the entry energy, this is the outcome, looks way thinner. It looks like this one has been like new. Okay, how can I say this in human? But it looks like it has been receiving new layers. Okay, like, yeah, violent experience coming in, integration, and boom, new layer, new armor even. Okay, it's like, yeah, every new experience you always need to take the time to make it correspond, make it make sense with the core of who you are. As long as you are willing to recenter yourself, yeah, interesting. To recenter yourself, then you can integrate the experience and make it shine from the inside out. I have this clarifier, wig and glitter. So you might eventually find, let's say, superficial ways to express these changes that you have been going through your body, through the way you carry your body, through the way you take care of your body, through the way you modify your body even, okay? But it's always from the inside out. It's always born out of wisdom. Self-defense charms, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, I see. So I forgot to write this in black, but with this light I can already show it. Then I will rewrite it. Truth hurts. So this talks about growing pains. This talks about the pain coming from conscious integration. Okay, perhaps you're also healing from trauma. So in order for you to release the pain, you need to feel the pain through your body. Okay, perhaps you have been keeping, your body have been keeping some secrets from you. Okay, and you are learning how to release that, how to embody that even. Okay, and in order to embody it in a free way, first and foremost, you need to go through the pain. These there was a snake bite in this myth. Okay, so there is an element of poison that is coming through, of swallowing your own poison basically, or coming to terms with the truth of who you are might hurt you. Perhaps you just wanted to be normal, and you are learning that you are a unicorn, and you might see in the distance that unicorns can be beautiful, okay, but you can't really see how you can turn into this beautiful unicorn right now, because it looks like so much work in the physical, okay? But that is why you need to learn how to open all eyes. Open your third eye, open your body's eyes, learn how to actually attend the needs of your body, okay? Not just shut them down, not just go for the easy pizza every day, not just go for the easy nap and ignore your responsibility, ignore your self-preservation because it feels like it's too much, because you feel like you are so fucking different that why would you even make the effort, okay? It's too much to integrate. It is a lot to integrate. So you are being blinded from the fact that you can be successful in this because you need to focus on the little steps. Each and every day I'm hearing. Basically, the final outcome, this like beautiful rising from the ashes, is going to come at a point where you're not even going to be needing it so bad, because you will have been working on the finer details so much that you will be in a position where this is naturally welcome, where this naturally comes out. Okay, this might be uncomfortable for you because you kind of want this to come in and save your life, and you need to realize that this is you, this is your mirror, this is your future self, those are your two sides. This is all you. There is no separation between you and your future self, between you and your dualities. There is no separation. You don't need to numb yourself down. You don't need to kill a part of yourself in order to feel okay. Okay, that was all. I feel like this was like short but intense. Okay, straight to the point. If you want to leave a comment down below, feel more than welcome to do so. And personal readings are available through the reservation form down below as well. Okay, stay blessed in the meantime. Talk soon. Bye. Alright, so group number 3. Rune card is Leda. I need to make myself a bit more comfortable. No, still not optimal. Sorry. It's been a long reading and yeah. Okay, so there is a message about control. Okay. You have been trying to control a situation. You have been trying to control the outcome. For some of you, it's a heartbreak. Okay. You have been trying to hold on to a version of you, to a certain outcome, and trying to basically micromanage the universe. And at this point in time, you are basically being invited to remember the power of the divine, the power of spirit. You are a powerful person, okay? And at the end of this small journey, this phase, that it's kind of like a wave of chaos that is being thrown into your life so that you can learn how to let go, okay? So you are a decision maker. You are someone who is very stable. You are someone who is very trustworthy and loyal, okay? You perhaps know how to plan or planify. I don't know how to say this. But like, you know how to prepare things in advance, okay? You know how to read through a situation, read through the fine prints, know what to accept, what not to accept. You know how to shapeshift even to get yourself out of shaky situations, okay? I feel like you don't fully like losing control. You don't fully like being surprised in a negative way. And the reason is probably in your past you have been surprised in negative ways. And you became this strong leader of your own life, okay? Perhaps you might be even in charge of a household, an endeavor, something professional, okay? You might have a high position, okay? You don't want to be duped. That is why you don't like losing control over yourself. But, okay, first, let me finish this. Let me wrap this up. And you are going to have to rely on this side of yourself at the end of this wheel of chaos that is being brought into your life, and it's being brought in order to basically help you do what you normally wouldn't do. This might be partying a little bit more. This might be being a little bit more selfish, being a little bit more superficial in the way you connect with people, being okay with being like a social butterfly a little bit, okay? Flirtatious even. Because at this point in time, being like excessively attached to intimacy, to having all the answers, is not really going to be beneficial, okay? There is a message here about not being afraid of how you could act, okay? Also being confident in the fact that you are able to basically snap out of whatever excess that you might fall into, and perhaps you are scared of this because you have had bad experiences, okay? But I feel like you are wiser now, so you kind of know how to balance that, how to actually protect yourself. You can give this another shot, okay? Perhaps you have been cutting yourself out of certain places, of certain experiences, because it was always ending in a bad way, and you decided to rather work on yourself, be like this family oriented person. But I'm hearing it's time for you. It's time for you. You are ready, okay? You are ready to be out, to experience life again. You're not supposed to like stay hidden forever. Anubis, no es tu hora, lo siento. Tranquilo. Uy, no, no es tu hora, para nada. No. So, my dog wants to go out, but it's still quite early. As I was saying, you do need to be careful, okay? You do need to like maintain some sort of control, but also try to not pilot the situations that might come your way in a certain direction because you need them to become a certain thing. I'm getting a very specific scenario of someone like basically tired of getting stuck into situationships and therefore going out, meeting new people, and trying to get them to what's the word? Commit right away, okay? But no, you need to be a little bit more like free spirited in this, okay? Trying to have a stricter control over the situation is not it, okay? This can even talk about professional opportunities where you might want to get an answer right away, okay? Like, no, I'm tired of just, doing this for a while and then boom, it shuts down, okay? But those are learning experiences, okay? As soon as you learn how to embrace this, as soon as you learn how to basically have fun with it, you are going to see things flowing smoothly or in a smoother way. What you accept is what they get. So, there are several ways to read this, okay? I feel like for some of you, you don't want to be in this energy because you saw someone in your past being in this energy and using it to hurt you. So you kind of don't want to like fall to their level, if that makes sense, okay? But I'm also getting like you deserve this, like it's your turn. And as long as you do it just to have fun, it doesn't matter if it affects someone else, okay? You are supposed to be on your own path, you are supposed to make your own mistakes, and yes, if you are honorable enough to own them and face them basically, um, spiritual points for you, okay? But at some point, you also need to learn how to um, cut the cord with whatever experience you are using to measure your behavior. Okay, at some point, your behavior has to go back to natural. Okay, if that is what you would naturally do on a Saturday night, then that is what you would naturally do on a Saturday night. Another scenario that was coming through is that there is also a need for you to accept that some people are just the way they are, okay? And by learning how to surf this wave of chaos, and as I was saying, learning how to have fun with it, try not to get too attached to situations, you're also going to earn a new perspective on human nature, on humanity in general, okay? And this perspective is talking about the fact that sometimes situations are just shaky from the start, okay? And it doesn't matter how good you are, it doesn't matter how honorable you are, it doesn't matter how much of a perfect match you would be for your perfect match. If this is not your perfect match, it is going to go to shits, okay? And it serves to nothing blaming it on yourself. Sometimes circumstances are simply bigger than you, okay? Spirit is heavy in this situation. Spirit is present in this moment of your life. Spirit is talking to you. Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is sending people your way. You are going to make decisions at the end of when the wave goes back again, when the wheel goes full circle. You are going to have to weave out, okay? You are going to have to do finer selection, okay? Right now, Spirit is giving you the full menu, okay? This is everything that is available. Not everything is of your taste. Not everything is meant to be kept. This is also a lesson. Make sure that you surround yourself with people who are of actual support while you go through this, okay? People with whom you can have fun without feeling like you are in danger. Like if you feel, okay, it's time to go home, you don't feel obligated to stay out more and stuff like that. Okay, don't do this alone, ask for help. It's time to celebrate with the people that can be close to your heart and that can check in on you in a genuine way, so that you can actually explore what is outside in a safe way, and also trust that there is a perfect outcome that you can extract out of this, okay? That there are going to be that this is going to be productive eventually for you, okay? Perhaps you feel like the only way to be productive is being with your head down and work. At this point, it's like, no, you need to take a detour. Okay, um, you need to get distracted. You need to get your attention. You need to fly around a little bit. Okay. So self-defense charms, please. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, open all eyes. Okay. Don't be so strict in seeing things are as black and white. Okay. I am this, therefore I need to do this in this precise way. No, you can be fluid. You can have fun while you take care of your stuff, while you try to achieve your goals, while you try to um, resolve something difficult even. Okay. And you are going to be able to be back on track, as I was saying. Okay, this is like a whirlpool. Okay, coming into your life, and basically blowing all the cards over the table. And as you pick your cards back up, you're going to see new cards that you haven't seen, new documents that you didn't know were available, new information, new opportunities, new people, new. All is new. Okay, so one on the clock as I close this reading. If you want to leave a comment down below, feel more than welcome to do so. And personal readings are available through the reservation link down below. See you soon. In the meantime, stay blessed. All right, group number 4. I feel like this is either the next phase for group number 3, or this is simply a very like opposite energy that is coming through. Your rune card is Amalthea. So what's coming through a spiritual test is you learning when it's time to stop. Like a good player knows when it's time to leave the table. Okay. Basically, you are working on attracting something, or protecting something, or attracting new opportunities that are beneficial for your home, for your stability, your safety, through venturing out. Okay. You have been following guidance, you have been following spirits, there have been synchronicities pushing you out of your comfort zone. Okay, pushing you, wait a second, accepting invitations, breaking free from the routine. Okay, literally trying to bring in something better, something new. Okay, this event, this sudden change, this separation from a carefree life to a more to a more reserved one. Yeah, no, he's about to be a piece of shit. Let me just tell him. He's my dog. He's just making a whole bunch of noise because he wants attention. This is a reminder, okay? This is coming in to remind you how to stay vigilant, okay? You have been staying vigilant, okay? You have been taking advice from spirits. Anubis, quítate de ahí. No es tu hora. No, yeah. As I was saying, you have been staying vigilant. You have been accepting the invitations, accepting the messages, okay? So you need to keep on doing that. But now Spirit is telling you something else, okay? basically what's happening as you are out venturing, as you are out discovering life, you are going to leave something scary, okay? You are going to face something that is going to make you fear for your safety, okay? You are going to have to be very, very, very careful. So maybe uh, change your schedule as you go back home, or pay for a taxi. Like, don't go back home by walking, okay? um, I have mustache, and this is a very particular card. When it comes out, it can mean like a whole bunch of things, but it can mean like someone that is disguising themselves, or someone with an actual mustache might try to attack you. Um, I feel like you have been receiving sort of, how can I say, like you have been feeling this energy approaching, okay? You have been feeling this risk factor building up, okay? And yeah, someone is going to try to overpower you physically, okay? So you will have to defend yourself. Someone is watching you, someone is trying to um, see where you come, at which point, at what time you come back. um, so you have to retreat, basically, okay? You have to retreat. This is a test as well, okay? um, Work on your spiritual protection, okay? Don't be scared. Try to overcome fear. Try to receive this message as a way for you to literally protect yourself in advance, okay? um, you need to grant yourself safety. You need to, the same way that you have been um, willing to put yourself out there to protect your household, to provide for your household. You need to realize that you need to grant yourself the same grace, the same level of protection. Because why? Because you need to be there, okay? You need to now retreat back into your shell, and regenerate using the energy, basically, of your domestic life, of your safe bubble, okay? There is a time for you, and this is coming in when the holidays approach. So, you know, no better time, okay? um, New Year's Eve is going to come. You're going to be able to explode again, but right now, perhaps use the fact that those are dates that are usually um, devoted to being with the family, okay? Even if perhaps you don't want to be like traditionally involved with your family, be on your fucking own, alone with your dog, watch a movie, eat good food, okay? Smoke weed for some of you, have a good glass of wine, something that can make you actually feel relaxed. And I have take care of your body. I also have you use this to your advantage. As I was saying, this is a test. This is spirit talking to you. This is spirit basically kicking yourself back in, okay? Perhaps you needed like a wake up call to realize the importance of protecting yourself. That yes, it's okay to be open, and you were probably having this careless attitude, just mingling around, okay? But now it's time to be serious. Now it's time to sacrifice a little bit this extra fruitful energy, and you need to realize that you must protect yourself, okay? So this is like a wholesome energy that is coming through. So you need to soak it all in. You need to see the positive in this. You need to see the opportunity to work on your protection, okay? So perhaps you might have to step up as the big grown folk person that you are, and call the fucking police, and be assertive, be authoritative, and impose your authority, and remind yourself that you are in charge in the situation. um, yeah, protect your fire, protect the fireplace of your household. um, and also, remember like the simplest ways of life, okay? Yes, it's fun to be around and everything, but you also need to learn how to have fun on your own. Like, and on your own, it can mean just with the closest beings in your life. So, self defense charms. Yeah, something is going to literally freeze your blood, okay? Use art and creativity. There is also going to be a time where you are going to have to heal from this, okay? I'm seeing someone singing, um, yeah, like basically transcending the experience, and rebalancing yourself through this, okay? Like, unfortunately, there are some negative energy outside, um, and yeah, this is a time for you to literally work on your protection, okay? On all levels, physical, spiritual, and mental. And go back to um, soak from the fountain of youth, which in your case is whatever your household means for you, okay? So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to leave a comment down below, you're more than welcome to do so. And yeah, personal readings are available through the reservation form down below. And nothing else. Stay blessed.